Hi guys, Alan from Newlands Nursery here. Welcome to today's 5-minute Friday, and today we're planting up a autumn/winter flowering or container. So it's not all about flowers, we have got some flowers in there, but never forget what foliage can bring us when we're actually planting up containers. So let's take a look at the plants to begin with. So it's a reasonably small size container, but it's a perfect container just to put outside the door or something like that. So we've got a trailing pansy here. So this is a Cool Wave Pansy, and I've gone for this lovely yellow flower. It's a very quick growing pansy, so it's going to fill over really well and spill over the side of the container. Then we've got a sage, a salvia. This one's golden sage, which has the lovely variegation to it. And we've got Archer's Gold Thyme. So you can probably see a gold stroke yellow theme to the container. I thought that was going to look really, really nice, especially in the duller months. It really does stand out. So let's get planting. So got a good quality multi-purpose compost. I'm going to fill it around about 9 centimeters from the top of the container. The reason being, these are in 9 centimeter pots, so I want the plant to sit like this. Okay, so I want it to sit on the compost when it's planted, just like that. Right, so I need a little bit more in there. Okay, give it a tap down, get rid of any air gaps. Because we're planting a triangle, there isn't really a front to this container, so it doesn't matter what order I plant them in. So let's go for the pansy first. I'm going to just place the plant on top of the container, and I can see now doing this that I want to add a little bit more compost. Not much, just a little bit, maybe a centimetre or so. There we go, sitting a bit better there. So I've just placed it on top of the compost, and what I'll do is I'll rotate it so you can see. And when it comes to taking the plant out of the pot, hold it just like that. It's almost like a Vulcan sign, just like that, from Star Trek. So hold it like that. That supports the plant, and we can turn it upside down and pull it out nice and easily. Then place it on the compost, and then rotate again. And the same thing is true for this lovely golden thyme. It's filled more top of the compost, so I can't get my fingers around it, but hold to. So you'll feel as you're squeezing the pot when it starts to come away, just like that. Okay, and then again place it on top of the compost. Sometimes you find when you're planting a container, you find a natural way that a plant wants to sit. So this one, if you look at that, we want it to trail over the side, so I want this plant to sit just over the side. So I know it's naturally going to go into the center, but we want it to trail over the side like that. Now all we need to do is fill the gaps with some fresh compost. Okay, just like that. Again, not pushing it down, just filling it just shy of the top is what we're looking for. Okay, fill any gaps. You're going to get some on the leaves, don't worry about that. When it comes to watering or it rains, they all get washed off. The plant won't come to any harm at all. Just make sure you filled all the gaps, give it a tap down. If it sinks, fill up a bit more. I haven't filled it all the way to the top, just shy of the top, and just like that. And that is your container already planted up and all done. The great thing about this container is we forget, or it's easy to forget about containers when it comes to the winter and autumn, but these are all hardy plants. These can stay outside over the winter, and in fact many of these plants look the best in the colder months, especially things like this pansy. And now all that's left to do is give it a good water. So get a nice lot of moisture into the compost. It's really at the stage you couldn't overwater it. And these are pretty sturdy plants, so if you get a downpour outside, these will cope for it. It won't want to sit really, really wet over the winter, but it will be certainly happy in the winter months because they are very, very hardy, and like I say, they often look the best. So definitely worth planting up a container in the autumn, and these are 3 plants that will be perfect for it. See you soon.